We're learning some new data about hate crimes in the U.S. The FBI says more than 7,000 criminal incidents involving more than 8,000 victims were reported in 2021. Now, that's about on par with 2020, but the FBI says there was a nearly 30% drop in police agencies reporting data, and that makes it difficult to compare to previous years. Meanwhile, hate crimes against Asian Americans and crimes based on the victim's sexual orientation increased. ABC News contributor and former FBI agent Brad Garrett joins me live now for more on this. Brad, what stands out to you most from this report?
The amount of understated statistics, because that's always been a problem, Diane, particularly in hate crimes. People are hesitant to come forward. It looks like a number of large cities didn't report. So I'm not convinced. If you look at the first 6 months of this year, it went up. So I'm not convinced that it's actually gone down. And there's no indicators, at least based on what we see publicly day in and day out, from the shooting in Colorado Springs at Club Q to obviously the shooting in Buffalo, New York, of the supermarket. It goes on and on. The level of hate is still just as red hot as it was 6 months or a year ago.
So what does this tell you about hate crimes in this country? Do we have to change the approach with how we tackle them at all?
Well, that is the problem. Think how complex that might be. If people develop a certain bias as a child, which is going to translate into how they were raised, we all take that kind of stuff and other things, positive and negative, to adulthood. So that's a tricky thing to change. How do you open up people's minds that, look, you may not like the way society's changing, but it is changing, and you're going to have to learn how to work with it, because that is the reality. So if you combine how we're raised with social media, with media outlets that either directly or indirectly, in my view, sort of push this division of races, division of classes, it's a big problem.
Now, this report also shows a drop in police departments reporting data. What do you make of that, and how does that impact the FBI's ability to try to figure out more about these incidents to counter them?
It's always been a problem, except with major crimes, let's say like murder, is that the police sometimes, they don't even collect it internally in a way that really makes accurate sense as to the number of people that have reported to them. So I don't know that I would translate that into a lower priority by the police, but as police departments become smaller and they're pressed to do the immediate reactive type crimes situation, these type of crimes sometimes get pushed to the side as far as a priority, which I think can translate into not accurate numbers.
All right, Brad Garrett, we appreciate the analysis as always. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.